Hi, Joe Cerrone.
And Al Rosen.
Welcome to CAD-116-050, Basic AutoCAD Fall 2020. This is our weekly Zoom meeting, October 1st. Al has gone through and populated the main splash page for D2L, and we've released the Chapter 5 information. Al, would you like to talk about the links and videos and PDFs?
Certainly, thank you very much. Yeah, the first video we come to is Chapter 5, and its applications. If you just click on that area, please, it automatically comes to a video, and Joe and myself, this is Joe, whichever did it, and you have a full-blown picture of it, and it goes over the line standards and layers. Joe, you want to go into it further?
Yeah, let's take a look at it. So this is the Chapter 5, and what we did here, we made this video recently. It goes through different line types and the learning objectives, which are to be able to talk about these line conventions, layers, and how layers are used, as well as how to use Design Center. And so this goes into the standards that we use for technical drawing. Layers and line types, being object lines, continuous lines, hidden lines, etc. It's a fairly long video, so it also goes through the lab assignments and kind of ties them together. So that's that video. I'm going to turn it back to you, Al, and I'm going to make sure I can go back. Here we are.
Okay. And then right below it, it says Drawing 5A and Drawing 5B. You click on that, it automatically brings up a PDF of the drawing that you see in front of it right below it.
So 5A is a mechanical plate with a rectangular array. And what's required for this exercise is the two-dimensional work. We put the three-dimensional work out there as bonus, but we haven't really got into a lot of the modeling. And so create this view with the bolt array. The finished drawing should look like this right here.
If you go back one step, same thing with Drawing 5B. And you see that in the back of us, we have that sitting there. Ooh, large.
Yeah, there's a little glitch there. Let me see if I refresh this, if it fixes it. There we go. There's 5B.
There you go.
And 5B is another bolt plate pattern, another mechanical drawing with a circular array. And then there's a PowerPoint here for the lecture. I'm just going to download that. We'll take a look at that.
And we have that also on PDF, little way to load. So if you don't want to wait for the PowerPoint, you do not have PowerPoint, we do have a PDF of the same lecture.
And so this PowerPoint goes through and reinforces our concepts in Chapter 5 about managing line standards. And since there's already a video that goes through and explains this, we're just going to briefly look at it and talk a little bit about it. Things like continuous object lines or continuous line types for objects, hidden lines, cutting plane lines, leaders. So this chapter goes through standards for graphics and the layers that are used along with the line types. All right.
Go back to D2L, please. And if you go down a little further, you see there's an architectural one. And as we click on Site Plan Drawing, the drawing comes up as a PDF. And you can also download it if you like to do architectural. And we also have both architectural and mechanical templates and they're ready for use.
So
Yes.
the site plan is a architectural type drawing. We have a lot of people that are, we've had a lot of landscape designers actually take the course, not a lot, but a fair amount, to do CAD layouts. And so we included that as one of the options. And then here's the drawing prototype. In other words, we want you to take this drawing and download it and open it because it'll give you all the settings required to make that drawing. It has a fair amount of the content started. It has some of the things like the shrub heights and sizes and the dimension styles set up. But the majority of the work is left for you to do. We just wanted to give you a template to get started with that.
And if you go down a little further, there's the one over there says chapter 5, and that's a PDF of it, of the PowerPoint. So
Right.
Before you click on it, it's a PowerPoint. Instead of PowerPoint, it comes with a PDF on it. So it comes up really quick, 1, 2, 3, and you can go through it. So it's up to you. And then on right below it as a video, we have 2 videos of it. So that's the first one.
So this is the video 5A for 5A, and this is the video 5B for 5B. We take a quick look at them. It walks you through the construction process.
Yeah, step-by-step instruction video.
Right.
Which is a lot easier than just listening. You can plug it in with headsets and let's do it as you're drawing. You can do whatever you need to.
And here's 5B.
Shows you how to do side view also at the same time. Hatch it in.
And then here's the site plan videos, and they're in 3 parts. Part 1, part 2, continues to go through. This was really a great exercise. There's quite a bit of work in it. And then part 3. And it seems like my YouTube is like a little bit delayed, but it seems okay. Here's the PDF.
Right.
And then here's the paper size for the mechanical, B size paper for the mechanical, B size paper for architectural.
That's
And
it.
click on that. Great, great. So the assignments are set. Here's 5A, 5B. And here's the site plan drawing. And they just pick one of those, correct, Al?
That's right. If you do 2 of them, you get extra credit for it. You pick a 2, whatever you want. We'll give you extra credit for it.
And extra credit is 10% of what the drawing lab is worth.
Right.
So if it's a 30-point drawing lab, it's 3 points. Okay, terrific. due dates. Okay, so module 3 is due today. Module 3 is in the main splash page. So if we go down a little bit, see if we can get it.
There it is.
And so module 3 is these 5 drawing plates. And then one of the mechanicals or one of the architecturals. And like Al has always done, he's got YouTube videos and PowerPoints. All right.
Just make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you, after you finish your drawings, please drop it into the announcement assignment box, the folder, so we can grade them as soon as you can. We know sometimes it's kind of hard to see and get them done, but please get them done as soon as you can. If you have a problem, send it anyways and say, you know, I have a question or whatever else. Put that into box also with it, because when you do it, it says comments. Put that in there, and then we'll take a look at it. You don't have to have it graded the first time if you don't want to.
Right. So you can ask a question. You could say, you know, why this is late. Some people have some technical difficulties with the software. We both spend a lot of time on that. We've got quite a bit of experience. So there's not a big penalty for late drawings, but we have to be fair. You have to have an excuse. So if you are late, just put in there why you're late. All right. So I think that covers most of the material. Al, is there anything else that we need to cover?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, we'll see you online next week.